Hey y'all. Today's objective is repeating decimals. In the last one, we just went over decimal fraction conversions without any repeating decimals. So today I'm going to show you what to do if you have a repeating decimal. To convert repeating decimals to fractions, there is a shortcut. So if you have a repeating decimal, and that's denoted with the bar on top of it, there's a shortcut to change it to a fraction. So make sure you write these down. For every digit that repeats, use a 9. So for every repeating digit, you're going to put a 9 in the denominator. For digits that don't repeat, use zeros. So if it doesn't repeat, you're going to put a 0 in the denominator. And for the numerator, what you're going to do is you're going to subtract the non-repeating part from the whole decimal. And then to convert fractions, you're going to do long division like we did before. So let me show you some examples. Alright, so convert to fractions. Here we go. Our first one is 0.45 repeating. So that means 0.45, 45, 45, 45 repeating. We have two digits repeating. Both the 4 and the 5 are repeating. So that means we need to use two nines. Since we have two digits repeating, we need to use two nines. Then we use 45 as our whole numerator. So 45 and then 99 as our denominator. 45 over 99, then you simplify, you can divide them both by 9, and we get 5 elevenths. So 0.45 repeating is equal to 5 elevenths. Now make sure if you didn't hear it, rewind and listen to the listen to the explanation again. Number 2, 0.83 repeating. So in this example, only the 3 is repeating right here. So we only have one digit repeating, one digit non-repeating. Since the 3 repeats, we use 1 9. We only use 1 9, and since the 8 does not repeat, we use a 0, so it makes 90. So our denominator is going to be 90, as you can see. To get the numerator, we have to take the whole decimal, 83, and we're going to subtract the part that's not repeating. So you take the whole decimal, and then you subtract the part that's not repeating, and that gives you 75. So that's our numerator, 75, and our denominator is 90. I divided by 5, and I got 15 over 18. And then I divided by 3 again, and I got 5 over 6. So 0.83 repeating is equal to 5 6. All right, so let me do a few more examples with you. 0.12 repeating, with the 2 is the only one repeating. So I have one digit repeating, so I'm going to use 1 9. And then I have two digits not repeating, so I'm going to use 2 zeros. So my denominator is going to be 900. My denominator is going to be 900. Now my numerator, I have to take 0.0112, and I need to subtract the non-repeating part. So that's 1. So I'm going to subtract 1. 12 minus 1 is 11. So my numerator is 11. And 11 is prime, and so we know that we can't simplify it anymore. So my answer is 11 over 900. Let me practice one more with you before you do it on your own. 0.156 repeating. So in this example, we have two numbers repeating, so that's 2 9s. However many numbers repeat, that's the 9s. And then one number is not, so that's a 0. So my denominator is going to be 990, 2 9s and a 0. My numerator, I need to take the whole decimal, 156. And I subtract the part that's not repeating. So this is 1, which is 155, 155. Now I can simplify, so I have to divide by 5, and that's going to be, 5 will go into 15, 3 times, 31 over 100, let's see, 990, 1, 198. 31 over 198. All right, so now you try 5 and 6 on your own. I want you to pause the video, try these repeating decimals on your own, and then press play when you're ready to see me go over them. Okay, sorry. I got a text message, so I didn't want it to beep the whole time. Okay, we have two numbers repeating, so we're going to use 2 9s. And I used the whole decimal, 37 over 99. And I think 37 is a prime number. So that's all you do for that one. I don't think you can reduce it. If you can, I don't think you can. All right, for this one, I have one number repeating. These don't, so that's 2 zeros. So my denominator is going to be 900. And then I need to take 54 and subtract 5 because you take away the non-repeating number. And that is going to be 49. And I get 49 over 900. All right, I hope you got those right. All right, so the next ones I'm going to show you how to convert from a fraction to a decimal. So we're going to divide like we have been using long division. The top number goes inside the house, except this time you're going to notice that we keep seeing a pattern over and over again. So the first one, 2 9s. The 2 goes in the house, 9 goes on the outside. 9 can't go into 2, so you add a decimal, zeros, and divide. 2 times 9 is 18. Subtract, you get 2. Bring down a 0, now we have 20 again. 9 will go into 20 2 times. 2 times 9 is 18. Subtract 2, bring down a 0. You notice it's 2, 18, 2, 18, 2. So that pattern is going to continue. So we know it's going to be a repeating decimal, 0.22222. So we know it's going to be 0.2 repeating with the bar over it. Let me show you another one. 7 11ths. 7 goes inside the house, 11 goes on the outside of the house. 11 can't go into 7, so you add a decimal and a 0. 11 into 76 times. 6 times 11 is 66. You subtract and you get 4. Bring down the 0, now we have 40. 11 will go into 40 3 times. 3 times 11 is 33. Subtract 7. Bring down a 0, and now we have 7. Again, it's going to be 6, 66, 4. So if you see the pattern, it's 70, 40, 70, 40, 70, 40. And once you see that pattern start to continue, you know it's going to be a repeating decimal. So up here, it's going to be 6363363 forever. So we know it's going to be 0.63 with a bar over both of them. All right, so you try. Convert these to decimals, please, using long division. I'll get you started. Over here, the 2 is going to go on the inside. And then right here, the 2 again is going to go on the inside, and the 6 is going to go on the outside. So convert these, please, to repeating decimals. I'm telling you now they're repeating, and we will go over this tomorrow.